Hi everyone, welcome back to Geterbrewed. So today we're going to look at taps and all the different options we have. So I've laid out a few options here on the counter. So first up, European flow control tap, really good quality tap, stainless steel finish, comes with handle and flow control here. Flow control is really important with these taps because it just means that you can dispense effectively and efficiently. When it comes to rigging them up to your system, all of them come with the little stainless steel barb that screws on the back, but we also have quick release, you know, if you want to put on a John Guest fitting. So these are 5.8 BSP to 3.8. We'll pop the product code on here so that you can check them out. If you're not a John Guest fan and you're more of a Dow-Tite fan, the equivalent is available in Dow-Tite as well. So European flow control, these can be used for building your own home bar setup. Really, you can build your own setup with this. So if you've got your beer line running in, so you've got the beer coming in, you're using a Corny Keg or whatever type of keg you're using, say it's drilled through here and it's held on there, then you're just attaching your beer line from the other side. Where you may need a slightly longer tap, we have the 80mm version, and the difference is just the shank's that little bit longer. So there's the 80mm one. We have it on the website. We call it the beer tap for making kegerators at home. If you're making a kegerator at home, it depends on the depth of the wall of the fridge that you're drilling through, or if you're making something yourself like Ricardus has made here, and the depth of the wood, maybe you want to use a bit of MDF, whatever you're using, the options are there, you know, for the different sizes of taps. So that's the European flow control tap. We then have the nitro tap. This tap is for, it's called a nitro tap, so whether you want to pour nitro coffee or nitrogenated stout, we all know the big brand Guinness coming from Ireland here. So difference with it, this has a flow control on it, which is helpful as well, but it also has the stout faucet. So stout faucet has a little disc that sits in it, and then as the nitrogenated beer, whether it be, you know, your Guinness clone or a nitro red ale or whatever you're choosing to make, as it comes through and goes through the disc, it disperses it and causes that nice effect that you get when you see the pint settling with nitrogen. So again, good quality, really well made, very robust with the flow control. Has the options that you can use the BSP 5.8 John Guest fitting, the Dow-Tite fitting, or indeed if you want to hardwire it, if that's the correct terminology, or hard pipe it using a you know, a crimp tool and crimping your John Guest line, your hard and clear beer line onto this here. So that's the nitro tap. A lot of people like brands and maybe have bought themselves a kegerator from us, one of the Kegland kegerators, but one of the brands that they do is a Nuka tap. So the Nuka tap's available there. It has the flow control on it also. This is the 80mm shank tap that I had mentioned earlier. So good quality tap, really good for making the kegerator. So you can see it gives you that extra bit of space if you're going through refrigeration walls, or maybe just depending on the design that you're making. So whenever you're building a bar at home, these taps that we have here are commercial quality, so they're really good. And in terms of the reason why we stock them is that they have flow control, that they're robust and strong, that they're heavy, they're stainless steel, they've got good quality seals that aren't going to leak. And that's why we would suggest that if you're purchasing taps, that you purchase high quality taps that we've invested time and effort in ensuring that they're tried and tested to work. Now if you're looking for a really simple option, it's a stainless steel handy tap, and you can see here Kieran's rigged this up for me. So he's put a little crimp on just with a bit of 3.8 hard and clear beer line, a couple of Dow-Tite fittings including a little shut off tap to allow for a little bit of flow control. Say you put this onto a ball lock disconnect, connect it straight up to the Corny Keg, and then you've got draft beer by the use of a little handy tap. Now we get a lot of requests about how to set up rigs that prevent fobbing or foaming. So fobbing can happen for a number of reasons. Perhaps the beer isn't cold enough, perhaps you've over-carbonated. But if you're confident the beer is below 4 degrees, you've carbonated it correctly, a really simple thing to prevent that fobbing is to step the beer lines down. Let's take you through this little rig setup by setup, because at the end of the day, no matter what tap you choose, whether it be a nitro tap, whether it be a European flow control tap, you still need the beer line to take you to the back of the tap. So how it works with this rig up is, if you're using a Corny Keg, you're going to need a ball lock disconnect. So ball lock disconnect goes onto the liquid outpost. You've then got a John Guest fitting, and it's a 3/8 to 1/4 FFL, and then onto the 3/8 beer line. So we've got a John Guest step down fitting. It's a straight fitting, so it's 3/8 at this end, the 3/16. Then there's a length of the 3/16 pipe, and then we step it back up again to a 3/8 from 3/16 to 3/8. The rationale for the thinner pipe, usually what we would suggest you do is coil that up, put a little bit of tape around it, so it's creating a spiral, and going from the larger flow to the smaller flow, it knocks the fobbing and foaming out of it, and it allows for really easy dispensing. This particular setup then is attaching to a picnic tap. So if this is connected to a Corny Keg and you've got this little rig and you've got the picnic tap, you just use really simply just push down the top of the tap and beer will flow because you've stepped it down. What I'm trying to do here is just show you, if you create like a spiral pigtail, group that together, just tape that up with a little bit of insulation tape. It controls the flow and prevents fobbing, and then use this for connecting up and use this for dispensing. So we've put this product together to assist with people that are having fobbing and foaming issues in dispense. So that is the various tapping options that we have available on the Geterbrewed website. If you have any questions about how to set up your own system at home, don't hesitate to reach out to us. But we're hoping that if you follow the basic principles, buy a high quality tap, good quality beer line, good quality fittings, all stuff that we stock on the Geterbrewed websites, that you'll be able to dispense beer and enjoy the beer that you've created dispensed correctly, because there's nothing will beat a draft pint of your own beer that you've created and dispensed in your own home bar. So look, that's all the tapping options that we have available on the Geterbrewed websites. If you're looking to make your own home bar, we have everything available on the Geterbrewed websites, on the .com and the .ie. We really appreciate you watching today. We would appeal to you to subscribe, hit the little bell so you know whenever our next videos come out. Thanks for watching today, and until next time, happy brewing.